we should be okay. We're just gonna rock with this. But as I was saying, guys, let me just recap. So we're just chilling today. We're not really doing nothing. I just finished a bunch of stuff, so I got some free time as it is now. I'm just gonna ball up this spliff, chill, chop it up for a bit, and take a look at these trades. I was showing the website on what it is looking like now and where we're at. So why you might want to join the website, where we're at, why you might want to join, actually joining and logging in, and the stats. So the stats is where you can see what's happening in the auto trader, and it will pull the results fresh. So it tells you where our profit is at, our latest trades, and what we're in. Kind of, it doesn't tell you exactly what we're in, but it tells you that we have an active trade. We have the calendar here. These pictures are not going to be generated until 6 p.m. But we're approaching the end of the day. You see all the stats here. We're averaging 11% a month right now, and we have, I think, like 4 months on the record. Yeah, 4 months. So we're just going to just keep pushing this along, but we do have the expert advisor. There's an expert advisor, but we have the auto trader running here, and we're in this one trade on Euro USD, which is going up well as it is now. I was going to do this stream over on the Pip Academy, but I didn't want to end up doing the clips for this and all that extra stuff. So we're just really chilling and just watching this trade do its thing. I did take another trade on my personal account for Australian USD. We'll check out what the pound looks like as well, but very similar setup. You see this is on auto, which will be more informational later. But we ultimately have this newly updated indicator, which you can get through the website. Just sign up for the free initiate package and just download it. But this calculates time left on the candle, the spread, the dollar amount, pips, percentage, and the session that we're currently in. It's currently London, New York. And it gives you the bias automatically, fully automatic. Just upload it and it'll be there. And every time frame you go to, it redoes the Fibonacci, so it gives you the most relevant structure to use. So we're just going to keep doing its thing on this. We did have an earlier setup, which I can show you in the Discord, which we did fail. We took the trade right at the 127 level, and price dipped a little bit lower, knocked us out, pushed up. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. So this would have been it. Should say like the 29th. So I took one. This was the setup. And then we won that trade. We won that trade 1 minute later. I just got out of that trade real quick. Then we took another one. Updated stop loss 19 pips, 1.2% risk. This was the setup that I was talking about that we took. I just wanted to wait till the end of the day for us to get into the new day and avoid that day spread. Take profit in. Closed for a loss. We lost 1.24%, and that was for 5 hours. This is what it looked like when that happened. And we hopped into another one, put our stop loss and take profit in. We're doing risk 1 for 4, risk 1.6%, and we're pushing up so far. This was the other one I took on This was ultimately the other one I took on pound Australian. This is set to manual bull because the auto has the trend on bearish at the moment because we are in the resistance now. But we were bullish before and everything updates to be as it should and only show relevance. So this is more so the setup. You can see we have that 127 and 161% rejection. On top of that, we're rejecting the daily support. And on top of that, price rejected and gave bullish candles showing you buyers came back into the market. So that is the reason for this pushing up. We'll close this. And we have something kind of similar here. This is bearish as well, as we're back in the resistance. Manual bull didn't come all the way down to our 127 level, but we still did reject that daily level pretty nicely over, what, 12 hours, something like that. Price is going back up into those resistance areas. So indicator is working out pretty nice. Let's add this. So it goes through and marks up what's on the daily, and then it gives us relevant structures going down. On where's the best place to take a trade. But that's all there really is to all this, and all the stats are kept in the page I showed you. But let's go to Euro USD. So this one is just doing its thing, and we're realistically just letting it run. We have enough profit for me to break this even and just carry it into the next day. Ooh. Yeah, carry it into the next day. So we're probably gonna let that happen. Got these posts going off. Amazing. My personal account, I might close this over, I don't know. But this trade and the Euro, so and the Australian USD, those are all good to go up. I have to make some moves at 1 o'clock. But yeah, guys, what's been going on? What's been the latest news? I've just been chilling, getting stuff done. I'm not sure if it was here or on the Pip Academy page where I was live and I was showing a lot of those automations. A lot of them have been majorly completed, and I have a whole nice system of AI integration and scripts and just a whole hierarchy of agents, about 5 agents. But it's a good setup now. A lot of things I'm noticing are very able to be autonomized and just automated. It's a crazy world that we're going into. The fact that AI can do so much and being able to do more damn near every 6 months. So it's incredible. But yeah, a lot of those things as to automating posts, editing videos, emails, captions, thumbnails, new thumbnails, all that shit, fully automated, nicely, you know? And people are like, oh, you should sell that, give it up, you know? Realistically, anybody that wants it can do it, but it's not a super complicated setup, but one, you need to have like terminal and shit, if you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, then it's like, just some shit on your computer that you need to run code and run commands. Not run code, but I guess run commands. And all that shit. And normally the AI, though, can run its own commands and do its own things, which is neat in itself. But I've just been building some shit, improving structure, getting shit done, preparing for summer. This trade, we're realistically going to stay in it for a while. We do have a lot of bullish momentum. Like, look at this. Look at that beauty. Look how clean that indicator does it. Look how clean that indicator does it. And it gives alerts to when it touches the 127 level, and immediately as it touches the level, and at the end of the candle close, it'll give another alert as well for giving it to basically showing that this is a closed candle entry opportunity. I can maybe put some up. If I turn this to true, and so you see that we just get this update. We're in the 127 level. Bearish 127. It gives me the price. It gives me what the stop loss would be, which is about 10 pips. Let's risk 1 for 10. Target's going to be just about the negative 61 level, which I think is going to be here. The only thing is I'm not with a bearish trend on this, so I would just do manual bull, and I would look what to take to the upside. That's why I added this feature. If you don't agree with the trend, just change it. It's not a big deal. But there is an automated system, so even at the end of the 4-hour candle close, because that's what updates the trend, that's what the 4-hour bias is for. The levels are based on the daily, and this is one of the things that I had automated as well. The expert advisor, all the codes that are running, the backtester expert advisor, all those things make a good replacement for TradingView ultimately. I guess if you do your trading through those prop firms and stuff, you can use TradingView. I know some people who are doing that, but I do my trading on the MetaTrader, so it all just runs through this. All the automations, a lot of the automations I set up would run through this, and everything like that. So when that 4-hour closes above the level, then it's going to mark as daily, as bullish again. But given that we're sitting inside this resistance with previous rejections, it has it as bearish. And we'll just let it do its thing, to be honest. We can see what some of these other ones look like. Spectacular, look at that. Initializing. Let's change that to manual bull. We could probably increase the amount of Fibonacci's to display. Let's change it to 6 and see what happens. It's still only going to show relevant things. It doesn't matter It's so when you change it to something like 6, it's only going to show anything that's relevant. I prioritize relevancy, that way no old information is there, no things that aren't currently useful. But we can go down time frames. Maybe if we go on the daily, we'll see this a bit better. But the daily, we literally peaked the high, smack down. Look at that 4 hour. The 4 hour gave a good entry up there, right, to target the lower levels, but not a bad setup nonetheless. Just be careful of those whipsaws. Those whipsaws are what this indicator is looking for. Those times where you don't expect the market to do this crazy stuff. Those liquidity areas. Just make sure you take it in trend. You take the trade in trend and things should work out better. But that's a beautiful chart. This is one as well. It's marked as bearish. Let me see what refresh does. I don't know what that refresh button does. Boom. Nice. We went from daily resistance, and you can see basically when it was made at this point in time, when it identified the high of the structure. We rejected that back down to lower levels. Pretty neat. And this is the indicator that I'm using to get the results that are at least in the stats for now. So boom, this is the structure that we have. Currently facing some support there. But yeah, once we start getting into those negative levels and that daily resistance high, I would start to very much want to get out of the trade. Like this one, we realistically could get out of it, which I probably will. What would that be? 200? How many pips are we up? 29? Let me see how much we lost in this channel. I don't really care about the profit, to be honest. As long as the profit amount is whatever. This account is not even for making money, really. It's just to take trades for this. But obviously the end result is to make money. But let me see how much was lost. And so the stats are posted here. If you want to go over those, you go to the Pip Academy. There's more detail there. But we ended up losing, so we made 3 pips. Let's do 3.7. Then we closed for negative 19, which gives us like negative 16. Negative 16 pips. So this will put us positive. We can still hold that for real, for real. We have no signs of rejection yet, but I do imagine some tiring out, especially as the day approaches the close. So even if we go here, I'm pretty sure this time frame was just giving, yeah. So these areas, I would look for price to maybe slow down a bit and give reason for a pullback, some consolidation, especially as we go into the new day. even at first starting this indicator, because this is a custom built indicator as well, starting this in the beginning was not too easy either, but the AI can handle a lot of things, especially when it's coding related. This can handle a ton of things. Today's Thursday, so we still have Friday. Friday's trades. Let me see what this will do to the stats. So we'll make about $200-300. We lost some on Monday. For the week, we're currently negative 800 pips, negative $500. Lost 4%. But these are all the weeks are breaking down. This should be able to go, these stats should go back to November. It's okay, I'll just leave them for the start of the new year, but they should go back until November. Maybe, I don't know. But I may have started up a new account and started at the first of the month of the new year or some shit. I don't know, something like that. But this is where we currently are. So we've had 3 losing weeks, or 2 losing weeks, and this week is currently a losing week. And then previously before that we had 2 bigger winning weeks, and then a losing week, then a winning week, winning week. They're up and down, but you can see ultimately here the streak, how many trades we take. This, I was testing something with pending orders, and so yeah, we're currently at a 37% win rate, which I'm not mad about. You gotta just really understand the numbers to understand what you're doing and be comfortable with it. I'd just be chilling for real. For real. I would play some music. I can... Where can I find that song right now? Where can I find that song right now? Let's go to the records. This I recorded recently with one of my homies. We recorded this. Hey nigga, I wanna know if you ready to do this shit. I don't even remember what's on it, but I know we played it recently and I said this was heat. Send the burn on frame, touching it like we just praying this pain. Keep that pain coming to play. Smoking on booty, you know I just flash. True religion jacket when I walk in the place. Could get the beat, you know I started away. 24/7 smoking gas in the wind. I pull out, I made some moves and I did. Two-tone, you know that chroma quit. Headshot bullet, leaving his rib. All I know is money, I just forex my shit. I went in the jungle and I came out with a man. Before the deposit with my hand in the sand. Shit get drastic before you complain. If your bitch come around, you should join the team. Wait, so yeah, regular team. And I know that it's pain. I walk around with this lot and I know this shit stink. Your girl wanna do this and that. I don't wanna link. I don't know her, but she said I make her pussy get a tink. She got blonde hair, I call her Britney Spears.
Walking through this path of life, I leave a money trail. Sticks look hella killer, click the trigger like we read a bird.
Yeah. None of my dogs ain't new to here. One move, I open up the gate to hell. Congrats on going to war, even though all your niggas failed. Heat. This is February 5th? I feel like we recorded something between that. Let me try to pull something up real quick. Let me try to pull some up real quick. This is February 5th, but I feel like there might be a newer one. I guess February, yeah. I guess it is February. I don't remember it, but I'm gonna say it's Heat. Maybe not. Hello, baby, Keisha K. Toss scrolling. I just hit the blunt and your girl don't I'm in. I'm here to get a check, get everybody hit alignment. Put them on the list, give everyone time. Plain white tee, I know why your girl said I'm stuck. Same day with a bit. Yeah, but not this one. I think this one was good. But we're pushing right now. Price?
Light my like a ball, make them mad at the. Don't gotta tuck it, I carry the torch. Yeah, bitch on my body and it was a chest.
I'm gonna roll something and then we're gonna call it a day.
Money laundry,
I just put me a loader. Liquid cash, your bitch tryna soak it. I don't gotta wait to keep up the motion. Your bitch around me, she disappear like hocus pocus. Your bitch keep yapping, I ain't tryna lose focus. I be mixing up the potion, satellites picked him up in the ocean. He was just a op on my notion. 12 and I'm moving up like a lotus.
Bad. We got drugs in the house, close the door. Got my wrist in the pot when the stove lit. Nigga won't go, nigga don't slip. Shady second with a nose pierce.
Homie said don't go there. Where you at, nigga? I'm over here. I pull up and the coast clear. I move up, my dog stay here. Niggas think this shit chance. I seen a couple drinks down here. I seen a Paul make 12 moves. He not waiting, he riding, yeah.
Two-tone bitch like night and day. Keep doubling it up, nigga till the Martin girl. Got different flavor bitches coming in like Showtime. My jello water hold the bank notes like a notepad.
Shorty don't wanna leave, she said she gon' bring that throw back. For an apology with me, she left her friend that she gon' throw back. I had to take a break, I broke 'em like a Kit Kat. My shorty roll with an AK and her ass got the kickback. It's an exit after I flip that. Nigga, I done been happy. Demo. Let's see what this is like. This is September 10th. Let's see what this is like. This might be Heat 2. I can probably tell in the beginning. Probably tell a little in the beginning. I might remember what song it is.
Keep it 100 level traveling. Crack a pint, pour it in another man. Puerto Rican bitch with amazing hair. She left the West and I'm my designer fan.
Nigga put his hands, so I know he tryna catch a case. I had to do the race, you know I couldn't wait. I got a Cuban bitch that look like Kim K, but her name is Grace. Got an Asian friend, I put her on layaway. Anything I do, you know I'm having my way. She said she know her place.
Shawty from LA, keep a yellow bone, sippin' lemonade. She tryna get me down, I guess she wanna taste. Fuck around, I might just splash it in the face, nigga.
I'm way too clean. She tryna clean me up, made a mess on her face. She said she gonna be my man. That's okay. Currency exchange. She's up like a water wave. Japanese bitch, she's beat anime.
Emptied out the clip like I'm shooting at a branch. Don't get caught up in the mixer in the flame. All I Calvin Cambridge. Or she give me face, I caught this little bitch Maybelline. Yeah. Phone D&D out of reach. Too busy running in the bag, I blood up on my place.
My op was telling me he don't want problems, just want space. I sent him my way, made it disappear. First 48, you can call him David Blaine, the unsolved case. I guess I didn't record too many songs in 2015. Hey nigga, I wanna know if you ready to do this shit. Should we close? Should we close? I think we can ultimately come all the way back down to this price. So I might close. Because this is a 30-minute push-up. We ultimately have this space. I'll close if we start breaking below, even though we have a reasonable break down there. Let's see what this sounds like.
Light over from Sparker. If I cheat, bitch, no, it's not my fault now. She got a big ass bumper like a car park. These niggas tryna save bops, that's a lost cause. She tryna choose if I'm a player, I don't talk much. Sippin' cough syrup, I ain't got no cough, bruh. Stutter whip, she tryna surf with a rock star.
She lost in the sauce, she said she Gucci now. She see hella guns, wanna go rounds. I be mixing and flipping, I can't keep it down. I be staking and shipping, I can lay around. 24/7 get in, we can move it now. You got options, so win it or you can lose it all.
Spin spirits from me tryna get me a massage. Install, keep a heater in the fucking car. Only keep bad bitches in my entourage. Bergamo on a scar. Oh hey, hey, nigga, call it Charles Bar. Only hit shots when we pullin' up the park.
Round around the city, I be raising the bar. Ring shining like a diamond, she has me ears at a star. Every move calculated forever by far. Dreams stay around, I got pushed to start. I pay my right hand, wherever we are. Life's a race, I never need a restart. No ops on my radar, I be looking to spar. Precision when I move, never needed a scar.
Chains on my body and the shining in the dark. Keep cane on me like a blind man walk. I didn't slime you off for some motherfucking off. Get muddy in the bed, everybody got a dark side. In the silence, so I make the
on my free time, sometimes I'll be making tracks, you know?
Then I left the spot and went and got some Popeyes. We're 24/7, we got my time.
Shorty said she wanna be in my life. She on her knees like she wanna be my wife. Play the role, you gotta ride or die just to feel alive. She lost in the sauce, she said she Gucci now. She see hella guns, wanna go rounds. I be mixing and flipping, I can't keep it down. I be staking and shipping, I can lay around. 24/7 get in, we can move it now. You got options, so win it or you can lose it all. You got options to win it or you can lose it all. Okay, what else do we have? We have this. 2024. December. I don't know if this is good. Let's see.
Next. Yeah, I told the bitch don't let the knob hit your ass when you walk in the door. I broke out a motherfucking body, you nigga just looked me up. Stylist, this bitch, thicker than Marilyn Monroe. Sold across the bar. Might get a little bit too tough. I found a cheat code, baby, I just read her. I keep my Nina, but I don't love her. She was eating mine now, but I don't know her. She wanna go for a ride, I got a chauffeur. She said you deep as hell, go first. And nigga look like Joe Dirt. That's why.
Should we close? Should we close?
Baby, go first. Get on your knees and just
Show me how it don't work.
I'm in the coupe, it's moving like water. Diamonds on me, got them dripping, sliding.
I prepare for my 2 o'clock meeting.
I don't stress, money taller. I came from the bottom, now I'm up like the Jets. I was feeling no.
Let's see what Australian is doing.
But the teacher on the desk, all I know is get some checks. Check, press, check.
I imagine, yeah, as we approach the end of the day, this is giving that it wants to, it has the ability to pull back all the way down to. It doesn't really need to pull back too much, but at worst I would say around here.
She said she my bitch, she my motherfucking pet. 24/7, I can do it out the wrist. Multiplying Express. He was broke, I tried to fix. He said
He don't wanna change, he wanna switch.
she came and took a pic. Pussy dripping wet, she damn near slipped. Still hit the splits, we was watching the flick. Peter Pecker Piper, she was touching my dick. Wanna hit a trip, she talking about leaving her bitch. I send her her lips, let her know she may not be missed. Yeah, her best friend walking top of shit, trying to give me some lips. Yeah, I don't rock no nothing, yeah. Alligators on my kids.
Listen.
Young nigga had a swag. She catching feelings, tell the little bitch just break down your purse. Come correct, don't get on my nerves. Heart broke, that shit hurts. Heard your girl was a nurse. Operation suck it first. Head stupid like a nurse. I'm a winner, but she wanna come first. Big bird with the lurk. White tee, fresh shirt. Black shades with the smirk.
Jeez! You can't tell me that's not a banger. A banger in the vault. Hold on. A banger.
Girl was almost got knocked by the feds. A young nigga had a swag. She catching feelings. Tell the little bitch just break down your purse. Come correct, don't get on my nerves. Heart broke, that shit hurts. Heard your girl was a nurse. Operation suck it first. Head stupid like a nerd. I'm a winner, but she wanna come first. Big bird with the lurk. White tee, fresh shirt. Black shades with the smirk.
Let's see what this is. It's 2014 too. Is this the same song?
I send her her lips, let her know she may not be missed.
I guess we renamed it. But yeah, that's all I'm playing. These trades I'm gonna hold until the rest of the day. I'm gonna go get into some other shit right now. I think that was a good break. I think the next time we'll see what's actually happening. Y'all little niggas pop up and we'll chop it up. But this trade is the winner for now. If you wanna get into these trades, the Euro USD trades. Let me go to this. The Euro USD trades are being sent over into the Telegram, into the Discord too. And they're updated here. So you can see the risk, the trades that I'm taking, and same thing is sent over into this, but you'll see like the Australian when this was picked up, closed. And I just have one on my personal, but you can see the whole trade setup, and it's the trade that we're riding on now. We're gonna let it do its thing, and we will be back for the next stream, mainly going live on the Pip Academy. So